And we are live. Woo! All right. So, yeah, welcome everyone to yet another episode of Tomb of Annihilation, where the trials don't matter and neither do the lives of my characters.
That is fun.
I was just thinking you should just start every session with "Welcome to the last session of Tomb of Annihilation."
Yeah.
It would be true.
I mean, especially at this point.
No. You say that and then you pause for someone.
Yeah, well, yes, it's like where someone, which is kind of like one of those TV shows where every single session or every single episode someone leaves.
You are the weakest link.
Yep, you are
Goodbye.
the weakest link. Yep, exactly. All right, so as far as what happened last time, we'll just go over some of the good bits here of the adventures that happened. Pretty much, we stayed in this particular room of that had picture of like a maze on it. There was a color changing sarcophagus sitting there in the middle of the room. And when everyone decided to come into this room, they ended up awakening, a bunch of Minotaur skeletons, and they had quite a fun time with that.
I had a great time in the maze dimension.
No, absolutely, and I would say that's about equal to the fun that Kavarak had after Kavarak decided to Misty Step out of the room, where she then respawned at the very entrance of the whole game, or of the whole of the whole game. That would be quite a
Yeah, you're back at Pokemon Zaro.
yeah.
All I know is I had a Super Saiyan Blue fight. That's all I know.
Mhm.
Yeah, Baron owned that fight.
Yeah, Baron had that one. Yeah, it's safe to say that he had that fight in the bag.
Well, I mean, cleric, undead, that kind of
Remember,
goes.
just like the Gulf Coast, Dawn solves all my issues.
You could say that it was Baron's moment to shine.
Oh,
Not at my table, sir. You know what? I can't say shit about it though, because to be fair, I do the same kind of crap. So
You're just as bad a culprit as I am.
yeah, exactly. So I can't talk too hard about that.
I made them glow worse than a Twilight vampire.
Wow. No, see, now that's crossing the line, sir. We do not talk about Twilight here. No.
I was bashing Twilight, but sure.
Oh, okay. Well, the fact that you still brought up Twilight. Okay, so yeah, so then after clearing out the room, and after Gimbal had gone in the maze, and Kavrak was in the maze as well. Actually, yeah, Kavrak was able to Misty Step out of the maze, and Gimbal was able to levitate out of the maze back into the main room. And then, after all the Minotaur skeletons were hence destroyed by the light of dawn, they did find a little secret hidden room where they found a grandfather clock that read 4:26 when they walked in. And they did a few things where they were able to unlock this little door on the grandfather clock. And that's where we ended.
We had just unlocked it with a wonderful cliffhanger.
Yep.
And we're
Yeah.
missing a character.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, so I need to make sure I have all my things here. All right. So that was.
I never jumped over the pit.
yeah, Kavarak never came in there with us.
Ah,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Kavarak had literally just gotten back to the door, probably breathing out a lung, because he had to haul ass all the way back from the beginning of the entire tomb.
And then
And Gimbal upstaged Bag of Nails' abilities.
hmm Okay, so that was okay. So we're in the grandfather clock room.
Skills.
All right, so I know you guys. Oh, my camera is going wonky. Okay, there it is. So you guys open the door and you find that the pendulum that is swinging inside of this grandfather clock is not your typical looking item. It looks
all right,
more.
we're on charisma save.
Yeah, it is actually this item is more of an egg-shaped jewel fixed to the tip of the pendulum. What do you guys want to do with that?
Would Bag of Nails and how to word this without? Would Bag of Nails recognize it?
Let's see. Let's have you roll something. Let's have you roll.
A metagame
History?
check.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah. I was gonna say history. Yeah, history would be a good check.
Gosh, my history's fantastic, but I definitely don't know what this thing is.
15.
15. I would say you at least have an idea of what this is. You do know that this thing is this particular egg-shaped jewel is called it's the fabled navel of the moon. It's kind of you could almost say it's kind of an artifact. Of course, considering that I didn't know you were going to a history check on this thing, I did not prep to find out what exactly this did. But I could actually look it up if you would if you wanted to.
No, that's fine. I think
Okay.
he would. What I was gonna ask was, has he ever heard of something like this, like a legend or something? So I
Yeah.
think just the name
Yeah.
would probably like fit that like, because he wouldn't know anything like particular about it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
whether or not there were legends about it.
Yeah, I
Would be
mean,
him.
yeah, you definitely know. You have heard of this particular item, but you don't know like a ton background on it. But you know you know it's worth a pretty penny though if you were to sell it.
Back in
That doesn't sound like it's very profitable then. I don't
Back
care
in
how
those
pretty
would
the
get out
penny
his
is, it's
dagger.
still a penny.
He'll get out his dagger and he'll look like very closely to see if there's any mechanisms or anything like that attaching it that would possibly be trapped, or if there's any like magical runes on it or anything like that.
Okay, well, that to me sounds like that'd be more of a perception check. So go ahead and just give me roll that beautiful bean footage and tell me what you get.
8.
Woo!
It's not trapped.
Yep, it's absolutely not trapped. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna jab my dagger behind it because it's inlaid in the thing, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because you have the pendulum shaft, I guess you would call it, and it's like right attached directly to that, at the
I'm
tip
just
of
gonna
it.
jab my dagger back there and pop it.
Jab your dagger into the shaft.
I like to think because Gimbal was the one that did the lock picking, that it was just like, oh, I did it, great job. And I turned to start rolling up my tools, and meanwhile, Bag of Nails was just like, ooh.
Yeah, stab that shit with a knife.
Bag of Nails
Like
is
back
a
nails
rogue
make
at
it
heart.
goes. I may be an assassin, but that still counts as a rogue.
Yeah.
You know what? I will say that you do get it, but I just to add a little bit extra something to it. Why don't you roll me? Let's
A
say
DC 30 will save.
yeah. Let's say a D20 to see how good a condition it's in after you pop it off.
Would this be sleight of hand?
Sure. Yeah, let's do sleight. Yeah, we can do sleight of hand. But then again, you are rogue, so we know that's gonna be really high.
24.
Yeah. Darn it. It pops off easily, and there's like little to no damage from that. So, yeah, you now have this jewel in your hand, and yeah, what do you want to do with it?
He looks at it. Bag of Nails has an inner monologue or an inner argument with himself right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with somebody, and
Are the rest of us aware of this argument of Bag of Nails' inner monologue?
no, it's to you guys.
Is
It
he a
just looks
full-on
like he's just
crazy
like-
person talking to himself right now?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think he would be. He had already lost his mind before you guys met him.
That's
So,
true.
yes, I'm gonna say it's a very vocal inner monologue.
Mm-hmm.
No, we must share it with the party. No, it's ours.
Oh my god,
It's
are we
like
doing a
a-
Gollum thing?
Yep, the whole Gollum thing. It's like
Oh no.
they don't deserve it.
We need to kill them, precious.
On the good news, outside of this tomb is a giant volcano that we can in fact throw him into.
So would that
Um,
would that would we at that point we would have to change Bag of Nails' name to Joe? You know, Joe versus the volcano.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just gonna roll a wisdom. Okay, yep. Bag of Nails is gonna pocket it.
I actually vote that we change his name to Virgil.
Yeah. All right. So you I'm sure you put that into your bag or or some oversized pocket that you have.
It's
And,
just like under a hat, poorly hidden.
Yeah. All right. What's everyone doing now? Because everything is good. There's no obvious trap.
I think Gimble would have just finished rolling up his tools here.
Not that there's not a trap. There's no obvious trap.
Not one you would see with an 8.
Nope.
I'm gonna try and jump over the damn hole.
Give us a yum.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Make her do acrobatics.
Like you guys went to fucking disappeared and he
Fun
can't
is
see
right
you
there.
guys?
Yeah.
You know,
I just imagine everyone disappears down that hallway, and here's Kavra, leaning through the door, like, guys, hello.
We haven't figured out what's up with this sarcophagus yet.
That's true. Yeah, you guys still haven't opened it yet.
I got a 9.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, last session, Walk on Water was cast.
Oh, that expired a day and a half ago.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. You guys took a long rest. That's right. Okay, yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
It only lasts an hour anyway.
Okay. So you go to make the jump, and you think, I got this. I did this before, and you go to make the jump, and you kind of slip at the ledge just before your jump, and you manage to hit the ledge, and now you're just kind of dangling there, with the soles of your feet touching the acid.
can I have Hud try and help pull Kavarak up?
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you make him? Why don't you describe how he's doing it, and then give me a strength check for that.
Do you have hair?
Oh, ow.
Uh,
I don't know how Goliaths work.
Yeah, most Goliaths are hairless.
Are they?
Most of them.
I mean, yeah, at least from the pictures I've seen, the typical Goliath from the books, it's like hairless like a
Halfling
baby.
can climb walls and walls and stuff.
That's
Can you
true.
just get underneath Kavarak?
But hang on. Hun's intelligence is a 4.
Oh, never mind.
Like a score of 4. So I don't think he's smart enough to actually try.
Nope.
He's a dog. He's gonna try and grab by like a.
that was facial scruff.
Yeah, it's gonna try and grab the side of the shoulder armor and just
Okay.
yank up,
Okay.
trying to just support some,
Okay.
give some lift.
All right. And I'm gonna say that because Hund is kind of helping, giving a little bit of extra pullage here to this.
They both fall in.
Yeah, roll up new characters. No, but yeah, they managed to help Kavrak up out of the hole, but yet Kavrak's shoes now has that, unbeknownst to him yet, has that that acidic smell to it.
That real sort of melted rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Ryan, I noticed you didn't say it out well, but that was a really good wisdom save.
All right, so now you are officially in the room proper, Kavrak. All right. What's
And,
going on?
There's no other passageways in the room that we're in, that Gimbal Bairn and Bag of Nails is in, right?
Correct. Yeah. The grandfather clock room is a dead end.
All right.
Dag and
Yeah.
I think Gimbal's gonna go ahead and head out back into the main room. I'll go ahead and move him.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Kavrak. It's good to see you back. What are the odds? I guess Gimbal's gonna be saying this out loud. What are the odds we're okay with taking another nap? Does that work? I could really use a rest. I've spent a lot of spell slots.
You just Karak smells like onions. Like,
Oh my god. There's an image.
Just like onions and brimstone.
yeah.
With a twinge of sulfur, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just still definitely looks tired.
Oh yeah, that's
How
right.
have you
Yeah.
used so many spell slots, Sean?
So I
Normally that's my forte. I'm only down 2 since our last long rest.
Although to be fair, Dawn was luckily one of those persistent spells, so you didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I guess I've really just been casting levitate with my wrench a lot, have I?
It's fair.
I haven't used a whole lot of. Now that I'm actually looking at spent spell slots,
Mhm.
I guess I mean
I spent my time running. I spent 1 spell slot.
Hund could use a rest more than I could. Would you like to know how much HP Hund has?
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it 1?
1 point.
Wow.
One that needs to be healed.
Yeah. So well, but hey, at least at the moment, like from everyone's perspective, everything appears calm and quiet right now.
Short rest.
Years.
I can cast mending on him over and over again. The cantrip.
So yeah, if we take a short rest and you take that entire 30 minutes in the corner while the rest of us look around and try and figure out this.
Just fixing my dog. Yeah, I mean, Gimbal would certainly be happy to do that. If everybody wouldn't mind you taking a short rest. So I
Okay.
could fix my dog.
Okay, and so now officially, is everyone technically taking a short rest, or is just Gimbal and Hund taking the short rest?
I don't think Bag of Nails would. I think Bag of Nails would take.
I
a
don't
closer
think
look
I have
at-
anything that benefits me.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It would just be Gimbal.
Yeah,
Do you
short of a long rest. Yeah, I don't think a short one would probably work. All right, so yeah, him and Hund are gonna go in the corner, and they're just gonna do their artificing thing, and rest up for. In this case, it'll have to be for an hour. So everyone will have about an hour of just check things out time here in this area.
Excuse me.
Bag of Nails wants to take a closer look at this disco ball of a sarcophagus.
Disco tomb.
Yep.
You know, our pairing's been very good recently. I'll go with Bag of Nails and tag team this thing.
Yeah, they've been kicking ass and taking names.
Yep.
Me and Avrak have been doing maze things.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, so you guys. Okay, so you guys go back to the sarcophagus. What are you trying to do to? Is there anything? I'm sorry. Is there anything in particular you guys are trying to do? Like, are you looking at things? Are you touching things?
So, first,
Loving, touching,
Nails
squeezing.
Bag of Nails would circle it, looking for any writing or traps, and then after he does that, depending on what he sees, he would start like running his hand over it to see if he can find any traps and anything. And
Okay.
then, barring finding nothing there, he would attempt to open it.
Okay, well, you do see, as you're kind of going around, you do notice it's very pretty, it's very cool, because of the ever-changing colors of about 5 to 6 seconds per color change. Let's see, and as you're kind of looking around, you do see at the front of the chest or sarcophagus, you do see what looks like a keyhole with no key anywhere
Oh,
inside.
that's right. We went through that whole process of how are we going to get this thing open?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah.
I can attempt to. Why don't you two like search the rest of the room, like the cubbies that the skeletons came out of. Maybe like stay away from the mural though. Don't get sucked back into that thing. And I can attempt to pick it.
Okay. All right. So in your case, go ahead and roll. I guess what you need to roll. I was thinking like not sleight of hand, but
It's usually Dex plus proficiency, so
okay.
it would be like my Dex. Like
Okay.
many of my other ones.
I could, in theory, just burn a 5th level spell and make a key.
21.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. You get in there. You know, you hear tumblers kind of moving around and stuff. But even though you take several minutes of being really careful, and you could swear that all the tumblers feel like they should be in the right spot, absolutely nothing happens. You don't hear any nice solid chunk of anything unlocking. Just nothing.
Unfortunate.
That was a good try, though.
That was a real good roll.
Very good roll.
Alright, you guys looking around?
Yeah, Cameron
Turn.
want to roll.
Yeah, just
And so, where are you guys looking around?
I'm looking around on this bottom floor. I'm not going back up on that top floor. I got sucked in once. Not doing that again.
But what if the key is in the maze?
Could be.
I'm gonna check the chest that we jumped over in the first place.
Okay.
It was
Well,
empty, wasn't it?
what was that?
Wasn't that chest empty?
Yeah, it was open and it appeared to be empty. Yes.
I mean, Baron can certainly take a look.
Yeah, there might be like a fake bottom or something.
Okay.
I see nothing.
A little silhouette.
Okay.
I got 12 to look around this big room. I saw
Okay.
fucking nothing.
All right. Well, I
I got
mean,
distracted by the pretty colors and just started bopping.
yeah. I mean,
I got a 19 on investigate, by the way.
okay. All right. So first, with the looking around of the main room, you find that there were a lot of hidden doors, but now they're open. Each room each of the each of the rooms that the Minotaurs were in, little less bony than they were before, but that's about all you can find here. And as far as Baron's roll of 19, you start to look. You're looking in there. You're looking, and you're running your hands alongside the walls, along the bottom, and you actually end up feeling something that is not visually there. You find something small that feels like it could be some kind of a key.
Ooh,
Ah,
I see.
I guessed this correctly.
Oh. But then, from behind you, you hear something. Let's see. Actually, remind me, like, when you guys went into this room from that hallway where the stairs were, what did you guys do there? Did you do anything in particular in terms of looking around?
Oh,
Yeah,
one
I disabled that trap.
Okay. Yeah, so you definitely, so from the top of the stairs behind you up here, you do hear something kind of.
Yeah, I had jammed some batons up there. To
Okay, that's
stop
why
that.
I wanted to make sure. And yeah, and it looks like there was some kind of a trap door in the ceiling that looks like something definitely was trying to open.
And Baganels is gonna point at the roof and say, this is a common theme I'm seeing. We should probably check this every time.
Aaron didn't worry about it anyway.
Let's see. Yep, and just in case before I do, I just want to make sure what that key did here. If I can bloody find it here in my list.
It opens a door or lock.
Yep, that is very true. It may or may not open a door or a lock. Let's see, I'm attempting to find, there's that, there's the sarcophagus, there's that.
Carry the 2.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'd have to go up a little bit here more on my notes. That's right. That's why I couldn't find it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right.
Yeah, one thing I was looking for, I thought it was in our lore and notes, but the most recent plaque
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what that one said?
Hell no.
Well, technically, you mean the warning plaques?
I think so. Yeah.
Technically, no one went to go look.
On this level.
Yeah, not on this level. Yes.
We were too busy fighting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You guys were too busy being cool. So yeah. So anyway, though, yes, Baron, you end up finding this key that does suddenly, because that where the invisibility of it disappears, and now you can see this key in your hand, and it's like a 3-inch long brass key.
Right.
Brass monkey.
Alrighty. You know what that means? I'm gonna shove this into something, whether it wants to or not.
Wow, there's so many things I could say to that, but I'm not going to. So I'm assuming you're going to try to use it to unlock the sarcophagus.
Yes.
All right, you put the key in, and you try to turn it. Nothing happens.
Alright, it goes somewhere else.
Yep. So, yeah, you do now have a key and a locked sarcophagus.
I could really screw us up for later and turn that key into the correct key.
Oh gosh. Don't go changing keys into other keys.
All right. So, standing back away from the mural, as the color changes, I know when we were fighting, you kept saying we could see, like what they were doing on the mural.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, we saw like the sparks when they shot.
Yeah, when it's something like that, it's something obvious like, sparks or something bright or whatever, then yeah, you would definitely be able to see, but it'd be a little bit more difficult just to see them. And even if you did find them on the mural, it may, because of how it changes all the time, you don't know if they would disappear or not from that spot. So
what I want to know is, are there any details on the mural? Like, I'm not going to touch it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just make that clear.
Qualifier.
Yeah.
I want to look at it and try and see if there's like, oh, there's a key here or a treasure chest here or any details other than it just being a maze.
You do try to you do try to do like the you're leaning in real close to it and you're like doing the eye squint like what and it almost seems like one of those type of mazes or labyrinths type that you would see that was so big, like when you zoom out, like it each area or each path would be a little too small to be able to see anything the size of like a key or something like that.
But there's no
Markers
dot here or no
Correct.
details to it. It's just a
Correct.
maze. Okay, then.
Correct.
After Bag of Nails does the whole arms behind his back and squinting at it, and he'll turn around like he knows what he's talking about and say, "Do we really need to get in here?
Do we have another way forward?
I believe we do.
There's out and there.
Oh, maybe this whole place was a dead end.
Yeah.
There's
And there's a
stairs
secret door.
down, right? We came down the stairs. We could still continue to go.
Once again, I can just make a key.
But don't you need a copy of the key that works? Plus, okay, hear me out though. If such a good roll to pick the lock wouldn't work, I think
Yeah.
there's magic at work here.
Yeah.
So I don't even think a copy of the right key would work.
Yeah.
Because with creation, it's just I'm yanking the Shadowfell to make anything that's smaller than a 5-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be able to know what it looks like, right?
Doesn't specify.
What spell is that?
It's a 5th level creation.
Sounds like it.
Got it.
It just may take me a while too.
Yeah. You pull wisps of shadow material from the shadowfell to create a non-living object of vegetable matter within range. Soft goods, rope, wood, or something similar. You can
Or-
you can also use this spell to create mineral objects such as stone, crystal, or metal. The object created must be no larger than a 5-foot cube, and the object must be a form and material that you have seen before.
Before you haven't seen the key before.
Mm,
Yeah, so yeah,
I can look inside and poke around, but yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, because the teeth of the key you wouldn't be able to, unless we made like a wax, mold,
Something.
stuck it in there, got the look of the thing, and then, which could be possible, but we'd be sitting here for a while.
I don't think we have the material.
I think.
I don't think any of us want to, but there's the stink door and there's stairs down.
Oh god, I almost forgot about the stink door. But yeah,
Maybe this was just a great chance to rest, and I mean, I had a great time in this room. Nothing
You
bad
can also go down the hallway.
happened.
I mean, who didn't have a good time in this room? I know I did.
Hund didn't have a good time.
Well, I mean, he had a good enough time where he didn't die.
Is that how you gauge events and outings?
Well, I mean, it's paid positivity. I
But
mean,
did you die?
yeah, I mean, he didn't die, so it, I mean,
Worse.
I mean, it could have been a whole 1 HP worse. I mean,
I mean, from experience, right? From what we've experienced in this team so far, these sarcophaguses haven't been helpful in the way that we need it to move forward. It's been helpful in the way that it gives us pretty powerful magical items like Baron's ring and my necklace, but nothing that makes us have to to go forward, right?
Right, I agree.
Aaron's already tempted to go down the portal.
I so wouldn't. I'm not going in after you.
Well, you're going in the
The mural.
For the key down that way.
There might not be a key that way though. We don't even
There
know.
might not, but there might also be.
well, I mean,
it's
that's everyone's choice. I mean, that's Baron's choice to go in, and that's the rest
I'm
of the
just-
party's choice to say fuck it.
On the flip side, the last time Baron went through a portal, bad stuff happened.
Yeah, he's probably a nice cold, charcoal piece of meat now. I don't think he's even meat anymore after this point. But yeah. So yeah, what are we gonna be doing, guys? Are we gonna try to hang around here a little bit longer, or are we gonna try to skedaddle? What are we trying to do?
We're gonna have Gimbal cast Levitate on the crypt, and we're gonna bring it with us.
Yes.
All right. Well, okay. Now that you've said it, does the crypt look like it's attached to the floor?
Yes. It very much looks like it's attached to the floor.
All right. Then no, I'm not even trying. It's probably also more than 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Hund go ahead and wall climb his way around to the other side of the acid pit, and I'm gonna go ahead and go for a jump.
All right.
I'm going to actually Gimbal.
Yes.
You want to climb on my back? I can climb. You're a small creature. I should be able to carry you.
I suppose by the same logic, Hund could have carried me, but sure, yes.
Okay. Because I have a climb speed, so I don't have to.
I'll be the Yoda to your Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'll say that because you guys now have had the experience of jumping over this thing and dealing with this pit several times, you guys have it down to where, based on how you guys want to do it, whether it's jumping over or getting on someone else's back to do it and all that, and to climb around, you guys all managed to find your way back out of the room.
We had vaporized all the acid anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Just a viscous sludge at the bottom.
Yep. All right. So you,
It
actually, this would be.
takes 625 radiant damage
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah, basically, this is like concentrated acid. This is acid you really wouldn't want to touch. All right, so yeah, you guys are now back across the pit, back in the stairwell area. What is it? Where would you guys like to go? Left or right?
So left is the stink door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is the stink door, and this is the stairway down.
technically, from our perspective, that's the right. That's the left.
Yeah.
So I mean,
We can see if the key goes to the stink door.
yeah. What do we do? Let's check out the stink door.
All right.
Bless you.
Bless
So
you.
let me take a look at it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too late. Baron's already gone through.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Baron's like, get out of my way. I'm gonna check it out. Screw you.
You guys said for Baron to do something stupid.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, let me see if I can find the stink door notes here. All right.
The rest of the party runs away.
Yeah, if Baron pushes past me, I'm gonna step back. I'm just gonna stay right here where I can cover him, but I'm gonna step back.
We pop back into the little hall.
Yeah. All right, so Baron has monkey wrenched his way to the front. What exactly is Baron doing?
He
Aaron
that
stuff.
looks like a whole turn.
All right, let me, although I will, if I can.
What kind of saving throw do you want me to make, good sir?
Okay, hold on. Well, what do you mean saving throw? It's like, okay, hold on. First, let me get over here and give you guys the description again one more time to make sure we are all freshened up on this particular deal. Okay, what appears to be a large stone door looms at the end of the hallway, but it
Ears.
bears no handles or hinges. Jutting from the wall on either side of the door are two matching bronze sculptures, each the head and neck of a serpent with fangs bared. On the intel above the door is inscribed the following message in common: warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead, gruel for the ghoul. So with that particular bit of
I didn't
information,
understand any of that.
I don't think this is a good idea. I'm gonna look to the hallway where Kavrak and Gimbal are and say, I don't think this is a good idea.
The worst case scenario is Jublix is on the other side.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty bad worst case scenario, though. So like,
I mean,
generally
it
when you
could
present
be.
a worst case scenario, it's a real sort of how bad could it be, but you've really described how bad it could be.
All right, so yeah, what are you gonna try and do?
Turn the key.
To
There-
what?
There's no keyhole, is
There's
there?
no keyhole. No.
There's no deal. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think me and Hunt are gonna scuttle along with Kavrak.
Well, if there's nothing for me to shove this key into, then I'm gonna let Bag of Nails do his search checky thing.
Okay. On the door.
Yep.
All right. So.
Well, I'm gonna come up and I want to see what I can see first off in these little statues, I
Mhm.
guess, and then on the door.
Okay, so let's see. Let me find here. Okay, you do find that after some close examination, reveals that dried blood in each of the statue's mouths, and tiny tubes at the back of its neck. Where they go to, deeper into the statue, you don't know.
I will inform Gimbal of what I found.
Let's see. Although Gimbal is now technically down the hall, so are you going to try to yell for him?
Little man.
We'll turn around. He likes to be helpful.
I believe something with blood needs to happen.
Hey, Baron.
Yes.
Can I see your fingers?
Why?
Wow. Wow.
No reason in particular.
I've just got a sudden
That's
interest
a
in.
question that there's a massive why.
I just need to be. How's your blood pressure?
Wow.
It's increasing.
Yeah.
Well, then we need to do a bloodletting. Obviously.
Do you want to have a bloodletting yourself? I can assist you in that.
I think. Who has the most. You have a lot of hit points, don't you? Hey, Kavrak. Let me see your fingers.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Thinks about it for a second and shrugs. It's like, why not?
Like, why the hell
As this
not?
massively oversized syringe with a needle comes out.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got a medical kit.
Yeah.
Full on
It's-
Looney Tunes extracts all the essence out of Kabarak.
So now I guess.
Did I just shove my hands in them?
I was gonna try and actually extract the blood and then pour it in. That seemed a bit safer than letting.
Kavrak was just gonna walk up, like shove his hands in, or take his blade and just kind of
Wow.
and like put his hands in, like he's not squeamish.
All right, go for it.
Like
Okay. All right. So yeah, you do though, and then you're just like your arms are of course wide enough, I'm sure, to be able to get out there and do that. As the blood begins to pour into the mouths and into the tubes, after maybe a couple of moments of the same thing of not really hearing any difference, suddenly you hear the sound of that kind of like undead zombie-esque kind of sounds coming from both sides of the door, and
Huh.
and like so something back there is having a yummy treat over there. And then after probably a couple of maybe about 20 or 30 seconds, suddenly you hear and as you see the door in front of you just kind of just come up, and you now have an entire room in front of you. Let me see if I can.
hold out my hands to Gimbal.
Yeah,
Like wrap
I'm
them.
gonna bandage Kavrak up.
Yep. And boom. Let's see. Let me get that. All right. So yeah, you guys now have a whole big brand new room to check out if you guys would like. Or you guys can go back towards the stairs if you guys want to as well. But whatever works for you guys.
I'll check it out the room.
Yeah. But if you want to put me behind you, I am right there.
Bag
Okay.
of Nails is going to slowly approach, keeping his eye open the whole time.
Okay. All right.
Just stop before he actually enters the room and look around.
Okay.
This is giving him very reminiscent to the mask room
Okay.
on the first level.
All right. This vaulted chamber features a 10-foot deep sunken floor surrounded by ledges without railings. Alcoves along the ledges hold painted wooden statues of hornet-headed humanoid warriors, each wearing a grass skirt and clutching a spear. A gruesome throne, lashed together of bone and strips of skin, stand atop the west ledge. A fearsome horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The seat of the throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it. Let's see. Shuffling around the sunken portion of the room are three gaunt humanoid figures in dusty robes, draped in cobwebs, their eyes and mouths stitched shut. Armed with brushes and clay pot pigment, they paint the walls and pillars with grim, poorly rendered illustrations. But I do have potentially some more information on that for you guys, if I can find it. Let's see. As you guys kind of peer into the room and you see these three figures, making these paintings. One of these, characters, one of these creatures, let's see, is presently painting over scenes depicting the fall of a group of people you have no idea who they are. Let's see. Yep, and then the other two are also then somewhere else painting their own murals of things. One is, I'm sorry. One of the pictures depicts when Kavrak was in the pit, almost ready to get sucked into that dark face. And the other one being everybody but Kavrak running from waves of wine filling a room.
You need to sit on a chair.
I don't know what's more disturbing. The fact that these creatures are painting our life, or the fact that somebody is watching it.
But I'm missing from all the pictures?
No, because one of them shows you in the body room, like
Oh, yeah.
with
Body room,
yeah
that's
when you were being when it was trying to suck you in. Yeah, and then one of them was, what was it?
I'm
The wine.
missing from the other two.
So you might have been under the wine at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, because this one,
Or
yeah,
in the other version, because I wasn't in the first version that you guys went into.
yeah, because it was back when you were in the other version, and the other two had tripped the wine trap while you were still going into the mirror. So that's why you weren't in that last one. So yeah.
Can I roll a perception to see if I recognize anything about the one they're painting over? Like, is there anything familiar about it?
Which one do you mean?
You said that there was one where they were painting over like a group of people failing.
Oh,
at
okay,
this.
okay.
And I want to know if I recognize any of them. I.e., does any of them look like a goat?
Oh yeah, the dude in the hall.
Yeah. You kind of, from where you are, it does almost look like there might have been a character, maybe holding a staff, with a goat head on it. But it's hard to tell whether or not the person was a goat or not.
Okay.
But the staff, I've got the staff.
Mm-hmm.
I take that. I've got it.
All right. What are you guys going to do? Zoom in here on the thing. All right, there we go.
So I guess I kind of want to like scale up these creatures, zombies.
You want to scale them, as in
Like,
you want
I want to size them up. Am I looking at like your run of the mill zombie? Look, we've encountered so many different flavors of undead
That's fair.
in Chult that I guess I'm trying to discern if what I'm even looking at.
Okay, well, yeah, give me a moment, and I can tell you. I should probably look it up here.
All I know is it's gonna fall before me, so it doesn't matter.
Well, they aren't being aggressive right now.
I don't care.
They appear to be just painting. Let's see what they paint. I mean,
Might be clues.
Let's see. Okay, so I gotta learn how to type. Okay, so I'm just pulling up the stat sheet just in case. These guys look, like average humanoid undead to you. Like, looks like they may have been human to you. So, or at least something human-esque, whether it be like, like that human, or maybe like elf or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. All right. So how are we sizing this up? What do we want to do?
All right, what you up to?
I'll know what I want to do.
I'm gonna
Oh,
step in,
we know what you want to do.
and I want to inspect these things.
These are the horned warriors in grass skirts, right?
I believe so. Yes. Let me. So
I'm gonna
much.
go I want to go around carefully just to make sure I don't set any dumb shit off
Okay.
and
Well,
thoroughly inspect these.
The act of being careful, you set dumb shit.
Yeah.
You set dumb shit off.
Yeah. So.
True Kavrak fashion.
So are you just walking in there? Are you just gonna get out of my way and just walk in and start looking, start inspecting these things up close?
Slowly and carefully.
Okay, that's always good. All right, so yeah, you kind of go in there. You go to one of them. Yeah, like that. And so far, the artists that are doing their work on the wall, they're not reacting, so that's good. You go and oh my gosh, excuse me. You go to inspect the statues, and I mean they look like statues. Nothing special about them. Aside from it's just weird seeing humans human type bodies with bug heads on them, it's weird, but nothing bad or anything.
What did you say about the throne is made of skin? Did you say there was a scepter on the throne?
Let's see. Yeah, okay. It is lashed together of bone and stripes of skin standing along the ledge there. There is a large horned skull on the throne, and let's see. And the seat of the throne appears to be made of such skin, and has a metal scepter running on it. Yes.
Okay. Bag of Nails is going to try and.
Are there any skulls on the throne?
Oh yeah, there's definitely skulls on the throne. It's
all right.
I mean, think of almost like when you look at the walls of the Paris, the catacombs of Paris, it's almost a little bit like that, where it's just.
Hey Gimbal.
Uh-oh.
Can I see your fingers?
Oh boy.
Oh, Sean's not there.
Oh
He
no.
ran to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try
Okay,
and
since you're the
sneak
next
past
closest
this.
proxy, hey Iris, can I use Sean's character?
Wow.
You know he wouldn't let you.
We're gonna do a little blood for the blood goth skull for the skull thrones.
Are you really trying to do a Warhammer thing here?
We are gonna summon Khorne in the D&D.
The only reason why I even know who Khorne is because of the video games. Blood for the blood god.
I want to inspect this throne.
All right. Well, I mean, it's very bony. Let's see.
Actually, on that note, I made a DM version of that quote the other day.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
It was graphite for the GM god, character sheets for the something.
Yeah.
Chair throne. There we go.
Oh, and I did almost forget. If I'm not mistaken, Bag of Nails, you have Papa Zottle with you, right?
I do believe so, yes.
Okay. So in your mind, you hear Papa Zottle, after a kind of moment of silence, Papa Zottle realizes that the throne is made from the bones. Excuse me. Made from the dead, from the bones of the undead Omuans and the skull of Omu's greatest Minotaur champion, Karagos. And that's what you learned from Papa Zottle.
So the throne is made from Omuans.
Yeah, from Omuans themselves, topped off with a champion Minotaur skull. definitely not dark at all or evil, you know.
Not at all.
Oh no, it's totally perfect to go up and, you know, touch things, guys.
What does the scepter look like?
Let's see. Well, okay, so yeah, the scepter on the throne is made of solid iron, topped with an adamantine head. Let's see. And based on looking at it, it looks like you would, you know, it looks like it might be a little heavy. Let's see if there's anything else I can use. Okay, and that's about all the information I can give you on that. So metal with an adamantium head on it.
And the zombies aren't reacting to me anyway.
Nope, they're just, you know, pardon the pun, but they are blindly painting and not paying attention to you. Is there anything anyone else would like to do here?
Thinking. Sorry.
It's okay. Let's see.
Unless somebody else wants to, Bag of Nails is thinking about grabbing the scepter.
I was thinking about sitting in the throne and seeing what happens.
Oh, please, go ahead. Bag of Nails, if he actually says that, Bag of Nails is going to come stand over here and start searching these cubby holes on this side.
Okay,
for
so
anything.
you're up top there. Okay. What is your passive perception, by the way?
Oh, God, it's 20.
Okay.
How is it so high?
Rogue. But yeah, as you go around, as you're looking around on the statues, you're looking on them, and you manage to look behind one of them, and as you're doing that, you do find that right here is a secret door. Right there on the upper left-hand side of the map.
I'm not going to say anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to watch Baron.
Okay. Baron, are you going to try to sit on the throne?
No, that was just an excuse to get a bag of nails early. I'm taking the scepter.
Okay, let's see here.
I may actually sit in the throne just for giggles anyway.
Okay. Baron, please roll me a charisma saving throw.
Is this from him grabbing the scepter or from sitting?
I need this closer. I keep knocking the die over after I roll it.
Yeah, this is for sitting in the.
So just a straight charisma saving throw?
Yes.
22.
All right, you pass. You kind of sit down. You know, you think this is not exactly the most comfortable throne in the world, but for like a split moment in your head, you feel like you kind of hear the sound of a very deep kill them all. But then just kind of fades
I'll
away.
do it anyway.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
And then we cast Dawn on the entire room.
Yeah, that's how everyone died at the end. All right, so yeah, you think you hear
one
a
motion,
voice
I'm
in your
going
head.
to put on the helmet and grab the scepter at the same time.
You grab. Okay, so you're gonna grab the scepter.
I'm absolutely kidding this time.
Oh, okay.
The worst idea ever.
All right. So you kind of, so for a moment you're kind of sitting there like, oh, geez, that was kind of weird.
That's no different than the rest of this damn Forsaken place.
That's true. All right. Kavarak, what kind of cool stuff are you doing?
I might start playing the bagpipes though.
I think Kavrak's a little tired today. I think.
We all are.
Yeah, that's
Welcome
true.
Welcome
Yeah.
to
Yeah, it is
spring
true.
forward.
Yeah. How is everyone feeling? I'm sure full of vim and vigor. I'm sure.
I'm not doing too bad. That's because this is my normal stretch anyway, minus 1 hour. So
Yeah. So yeah, Kavrak, are you doing anything fun or exciting?
Gosh, so I didn't find anything over on this side. He's inspecting that side, so I wouldn't really go over there.
So when you said you were searching stuff, you said you did tell me you were searching specifically the statues, correct?
Yeah, more so statues to see if any of them like move. I can get bits off of them, sort of deal.
Yeah. You as you were looking through them, they don't seem to have anything special on them. Anything cool. So they're just your run-of-the-mill statues, basically. Let's see. Okay, so and since you are over there, did I have you roll an investigation check by chance?
I don't recall it. I thought you had me roll perception.
Okay.
I don't remember what the number was.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do. Yeah, I'm a bad DM if I can't remember what you rolled for that.
and once you guys are actually done searching this place, I'm going to kill some zombies.
Okay. You know what? How about this? We're going to retrograde things just a little bit, and say, or retcon just a little bit, and I do want you to roll me like an investigation as well.
Okay. That would be 23.
Okay, so as you came into the room, you were kind of on your way towards the statues. You were kind of looking up and down along the walls as well, and you, on the way to the statues, you find another secret door right here in the lower right hand corner. So we now technically, so no one else really knows except for individually Bag of Nails and Kavrak, but there are now 2 secret doors hidden in this room.
Hey, little small. I found a door.
I'll go over to my good friend Big Tall. Does the door appear locked or?
It looks like it looks generally like the secret doors you guys have come across before in the tomb. So you guys would be able to open it pretty easily in this case. So if you guys you want to open the door?
Yeah.
All right.
If I see them messing with a secret door, then I would let them know that I got a door over here as well.
Okay. Here first. Okay, first. Well, he's opening that. Oh, come on, let me select it. Okay. Boom. Let's see, and you do find this this little extended pathway that looks like it leads to a spiral staircase going down. And we have Bag of Nails. As they open it, you hear Bag of Nails say like, "Hey guys, over here, we got a secret door over here too," kind of a thing.
I'm gonna turn to Kavrak. We got stairs. We should go check out his door first. Stairs seems like the thing you do last, right?
I shout over. What's through your door? We've got stairs.
What's behind door number 2?
I'm gonna go ahead and try and open my door.
All right, let me get that to you here in just a moment. Boom, and delete. All right, so let me make sure I got. Okay, so let me
That's
read
shiny.
you. Yep. Okay. The wall. So now this is for Bag of Nails' room that he just found. The walls of this room are adorned with tile mosaics of a jungle city intermingled with frescoes of flowering plants, birds, insects, and humans wearing gold skirts and carrying spears and ornate jugs. The ceiling is painted to look like a clear blue sky. A small bejeweled cockroach rests atop a sarcophagus of black basalt in the middle of the room. A 2-foot diameter orb hanging from a chain above the sarcophagus is made of hammered gold to resemble a smiling face.
I got a sarcophagus over here.
Our stairs first.
Yeah, stairs first.
Yep.
Sarcophagus more dangerous.
Okay. Okay, so and I think that is probably a good place to take a break. And then we will continue on in about 5 or so minutes to determine what is past the stairs, if that is what everyone wants to do.
So we're going down the stairs?
Well, unless everyone... Well, actually, is that... I guess I should ask. Is that what everyone agrees to do?
If Gimbal wants to do that, then I would follow Gimbal.
Alright, before we're going down there, I'm going to turn undead and just poof some zombies.
Oh, no. Well, actually, we are going to wait to see what
I know.
happens. So, yep. Anyway, yeah, we'll be right back, everyone. Let's see. All right. So first of all, yes, we are back live. All right. Let's minimize that. All right. So first, Baron is hell bent on turning undead. So if you would please let me know exactly what turn undead meant or did.
I'm looking up the exact CR. So anything CR2 is just going to go poof, essentially on a failed save.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking up the save. Momentarily.
Okay, looking here.
So wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, they just start running away, and then I'm just going to pick them off on my one.
Okay, let's see. That's all right, boy. That's a 2. That would be a 6, and that would be an 18.
The 18 passes. The other two, if they're CR2 or lower, poof, or run into a wall.
All right, so as you guys are, going to turn down that hall, Baron, he just kind of looks back and he does his.
Oh, Baron's not even with the rest of the party. He was sitting on the chair.
Oh. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Okay. There we go. All right. So, what ends up happening is that Baron, he just kind of looks up. He goes.
Obviously, he gets up to do his task, but other than the fact he was there by himself.
Okay. Let's see.
Because he knows the rest of the party's starting to move on, so it's like, I'm not going to leave these zombies here.
Yeah. All right. So as 2 of them go poof, and one of them looks like it's about to die, but ends up being able to kind of shake it off. As the other 2 kind of die in a poof of dust and other such horrible zombie explosions, a hole in the floor ends up opening up, and from that hole emerges something that you have seen before. A zombie T-Rex comes up from the floor and roars this really intimidating, airy like roar, and kind of stops and kind of looks around and looks towards the throne and kind of sees you standing there.
Hi.
And it roars. What do you do?
Now, is it still in the effects of the turn undead, or is it that was too late?
Well, in this case, it would not have been hit by the effect.
Alrighty. I forgot exactly how strong this thing is, but it is a T-Rex.
Okay, hold on. Actually, it might be a good idea if I manage to find the stats here for it, just in case. Let's see. Oops, come on.
If you hold shift and double click it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You get the character sheet for the.
You said shift and double click?
Yeah, hold shift and double click.
Okay, hold on here. Why is it not?
You have to be in the DM one, because if you have 2 open.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. Have the character sheet up and open. All right, Baron, what did you say you were going to try to do?
I'm going to cast harm on it.
Okay, and what does that do?
I unleash it. If I roll a disease on... sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Okay.
Do. Basically, I'm going to try and do a shit ton of necrotic damage on it.
Okay.
If I obviously see it pop up, I'm going to loose an arrow at it.
All right, so first let's see what Baron does.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Alright, so it needs to make a Constitution saving throw first.
All right. Let's see. And it's con. Okay, that would be a 15.
It fails.
Okay.
So it is not only going to take full damage when I roll this sucker, but it also will reduce its max hit points. This will reduce its max hit points total for 1 hour as well.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll damage.
I am. I'm just trying to
Oh, okay.
match up the die since there's 14d6.
Yeah, that might hurt a little bit, unless you get like all ones or something.
Oh, I've got a couple, but they're mostly good rolls.
Okay.
A second. So 56 damage total. So that also reduces its max by that amount as well.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. All right. And let's see. Just in case, let me see if I can find the HP real quick. I'll just have to remember here. All right. Okay. So.
Regular T-Rex is 136.
Mm-hmm.
You just know that.
You know how many times Q turns into a damn T-Rex?
Oh, that would make sense.
There's a lot of polymorphing going on in other games.
Oh, by the way, if it is immune to disease, it does not take permanent damage.
It actually does not have any kind of immunities to disease. So yeah, it takes all the damage, and it does that extra damage, or should I say HP max damage.
Yep.
All right. So you cast this thing, and it hits him square in the face, and kind of backs up a little bit, and tries to kind of shake it off. I guess we should roll initiative.
Pumpkin did stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Bag of nails. What do you got?
22.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Gimbal. What do you got?
9.
Okay. Let's see.
19.
All right. That'd be Kavrak. And then let's see. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's. I got everyone right.
Nope. In true fashion, I'm going last. I rolled an 8.
Okay. Let's see. And then that. Let's see. Okay. Oh, then yeah, that's right. I got a roll for my guy too. Let's see. That is.
And the last remaining zombie.
Okay, he rolled a 12. Let's see. All right. So, top of the round. Bag. Mr. Bag of nails. What would you like to do?
Shoot at him.
I dare say you have flanking, and therefore you can use your sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. All right. We'll go ahead and roll and see what happens.
16 to hit.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, yeah, you definitely hit that.
So that's an automatic critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
With my assassinate.
Okay.
So that plus that plus 38. So
Oh my god. Yeah, I keep forgetting that rogues are the buzzsaws of D&D.
Yeah. Between he and I, we're just gonna burn through things. When it's a
65 points of damage.
Did you say 65?
Yep.
Oh
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm only good for one hit, and that's only if I go first. Which is why I took the alert beat.
That's fair. Okay, so
You
next
didn't
is
technically go first, though.
yeah. Yeah, so Kavrak
As
is
long as I
up
go
next. What are you going to do?
It's still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. After I hit him, I'm gonna step into I'm gonna say run and step into
The hallway?
the hallway.
Okay. And so that ends your turn. Kavrak.
I'm I'm gonna use my action to pick up Gimbal and bring him into the hallway.
Oh my god, everyone's just leaving Baron. Oh no.
Look, he got himself into this mess.
If Bag of Nails says run and those 2 hits doesn't seem to do anything,
Okay.
like I don't know when to pick and choose a battle.
All right. So in that case, so I guess the question is, if I know it's technically not Gimbal's turn, but is Gimbal going to allow this to happen?
He's a coward. That's his flaw. True. So yeah, I think so.
All right. So Kavrak ends up picking up Gimbal like under the arm, kind of like a big stack of books from the library, and like, yep, we're going, bye bye. And of course, is Hund going to follow?
I don't think so. I think.
Because you'd have to command
Yeah,
him
like
on your turn.
Hunt doesn't do anything yet,
That's true.
but I think he's gonna try and stay in it for Baron.
Okay. Next in line after Kavrak is our good buddy T-Rex. He's gonna, now that he's kind of looking at you and, he got hit, all this damage has been dealt. He is going to try to do a bite attack. Let's see.
I presume against me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna have him fight with that fucked up jaw.
That would be 19 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, I kind of figured. I always remember that you have a really high AC.
That's correct.
Okay, so he tries to come down on you. Like, he's gonna try to nom you to death, but you manage to you manage to kind of move let's go a little bit out of the way. And this boy stinks. He definitely smells like death.
Is this the source of the smell?
No.
Is this the same stink we were smelling at the door?
Nope.
Different stink. Okay.
Yeah, because I probably should add that as you guys were passing into the room, sure, I mean, this room still has a bit of a funky smell. Seeing that you did have obviously a zombie T-Rex there and a couple of, like 3 undeads, but the majority of the stink seems to be still by the door itself. Next in line, well, technically Gimbal.
So, I'm right there at the mouth of the hallway, and I'm looking up a spell real quick because I just realized I might be able to do something pretty useful here.
Okay.
Okay. I have to hang on. I gotta actually measure a distance here. Oops, there goes a mouse. All right. That's. Okay. So Kimbal's going to come out of the hallway just to right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to toss a very special pill to my good friend Baron.
Okay.
I'm honestly not that worried about this fight, so
That's
up to you.
I'm casting haste on Baron.
Okay.
And that's when he went from being the cleric to the Flash.
Just remember, dwarfs are natural sprinters, very dangerous over short distances.
So just a reminder for Baron, I'm going to assume you're a willing creature, that you'll take the pill.
Sure.
Okay.
It's a suppository.
No, but it's very large. You're going to choke a little bit.
It's a horse pill, basically.
Yeah.
Or would it be a T-Rex pill?
So your speed is doubled. You have a +2 to your armor class.
I looked it up right now, too.
All right, cool. Advantage on dex saves. You get an extra action that can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object actions.
Cool. So I can cast an attack on one turn.
Exactly. I'm really just going to give Baron the best fighting chance that I can. And then with the rest of my movement, I'm going back in the hallway.
All right. All right.
And I'm
And
going to command Hund. Hang on. Looking at Steel Defender real quick. Make sure I have this correct. Let's see. Okay. Hund is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's going to have to be where he stops.
Okay.
He's here for support.
Well, hey, the best kind of support there is. If we had a logo for this whole campaign, it would be a picture of Hund. So we support you.
It's like an old World War II propaganda poster, but it's Hund.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. You know, I was thinking of the Uncle Sam.
Yeah, the famous pointing.
Yeah. All right, so if that ends Gimble's turn, the next in turn is Bairn.
I'm casting Dawn, because, well, it's me.
Well, at least it's not Shatter.
Oh, I'm working towards that for Avernus. Because
Oh,
Warlocks get access to both Misty Step and Shatter.
oh boy. All right, so what are you doing?
I need to make a freaking circle.
Well, hold on, see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. This room is only like 55 feet across, so you will absolutely cover the entire ground of this whole room.
It doesn't have to. I can move it to whatever center spot I want, though. That's the key here. Obviously, I don't want to hit myself or my allies.
Mm-hmm. But I think in this case, wouldn't the center be somewhere like in the walls, somewhere that you wouldn't be able to see? That's stopping the
Somewhere
light
in
from
this
coming.
room, it doesn't matter. Give me a second. I need Alt.
Because the center of it would only be 30 feet in. So if he puts it in
Yeah,
the
so
top
if
right
he-
corner,
That's true. That's true.
hit the T-Rex, but not him or Hund.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
We got geometry on our sides, boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that was actually my favorite subject in math in school was geometry.
Geometry and trigonometry. Wow.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
I don't have enough room on the screen. There we go.
That's why it bothers me intensely that you can move diagonally at the same cost of movement.
That's true.
Why is my thing not creating a circle?
That's a square, my friend. That's the wrong shape. That's a smaller square.
No, but literally the first one I did just disappeared. This is part of the problem here. Let's try that again.
All right.
Second verse, same as the first. I need some good some Jeopardy background.
There we go.
Some Wheel of Fortune maybe.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, I'm just trying to fill dead air with jokes.
Yeah, I was about to start filling the dead air with self-deprecating jokes, but that's not necessarily always the best thing to do.
No, why make fun of yourself when Tonkin's here?
Wow. Yeah, when he'll just make fun of you.
Anyways, so casting Dawn. That's the best I could do for not hitting Hund or myself.
I don't suppose you can move it up by about 5 feet so it doesn't hit me.
Because Gimbal
Yeah.
will be in. Gimbal will be
I don't
hurting.
see where Gimbal is. Where the hell is he?
Then you absolutely do not move it.
Then, yeah, in this case, I mean, it is true. It is it would be metagaming if that was the case. So technically, since you don't see where Gimbal is, you're just doing your best.
You leave that circle right where it
Yeah.
Well, in that case, there's a 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright glimmering light. Y'all have possibly seen this before. Some people need to make some con saves.
All right. So in that case,
Yes.
Gimbal con
Yes.
save, and I will be making a con save. That is an absolute fail. I only rolled a natural 3, and although that'd be actually a 7 though with the modifier.
Oh, not Hund.
I know. I'm trying to look up an ability of mine real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were looking at Hund's stats and
No,
like
no, no.
specifically missing
No,
Hund.
Hund's a good boy. He doesn't.
Hund is the bestest boy.
Okay.
So regardless, the T-Rex will take 28 damage.
Okay. And because of all the intensity of the heat and whatnot, the T-Rex goes down because he only had
And
like
y'all were scared of this thing.
yeah, he only had 15 hit points left after those first 2 attacks.
Hey, if Bagadale says run, I trust his ass.
So
Yep.
for my saving throw, I got a 14, but I'm going to flash of genius on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So hear me out. The logic goes, I'm in the hallway. I can only sort of see Baron. Not really. It's hard because Hund is lighting up the room for us, so I can't tell what I can and can't see very well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking, large open room, my good friend Baron. There's a dead thing in there. I'm like jumping into Kavarak's arms. And that's my genius, is because I just know. I know something's coming.
Okay.
That
All
would
right.
give me a final total of 19.
You pass.
All right.
You still take 12 damage.
Right. But I'm happy with that.
Yeah, because when the light came, when the spell first started, and you saw that light, you're like, oh shit, and you
Okay.
but you were
Which
able.
zombie is the last survivor, by the way?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Like, yeah. Hold on. Let me move this guy and this guy out of the way. Yep. And we have this top guy still kind of okay.
All right, then as my bonus action, that will shift up there.
Okay. And con save.
Well, it'll be at the end of its turn.
Okay.
Well, don't forget, you also get to walk over there and hit it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Let's see.
But I've got 1 hour of this dawn. I'm gonna drag it behind me as we walk through this place.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, by the way, that means that if I drag it on a spot where there's something that we don't know what's there yet, just let me know, Scott.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
I did an attack, and I rolled the nat 1.
Oh. Yeah. That. Yeah.
Hi.
Absolutely nothing happens. Like I could see this blind guy, this blind dead zombie-esque guy. He's like doing this thing. All of a sudden, he just hears a.
But yeah.
He just continues painting like no, there's nothing like it's not a big deal. Okay, so that's the end of your turn, and so then it'll be actually I should probably roll for him.
You just want to skip for the zombie?
Well, okay, because I thought it was at the end of the zombie's turn when he does
Yes,
the damage.
that's why I said you want to just skip ahead to the end of its or whatever turn it
Yeah,
does.
we might as well. We'll just because I'm assuming everyone else has run down the hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just skip ahead to him, and beginning of the turn, the con save. Okay, that would be a 5. Obviously a failure.
So not a great roll. I only did 10 damage that time with Dawn.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Boom. Okay, he definitely got hit by that. He's not feeling too happy. All right, but he's still alive despite that spell.
And then be back to my turn then, since everyone else is
Yep.
gone.
Yep. Go ahead.
Participating.
Yep. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
All right. This time, does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Nine, 10, 11, 6. 17 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So he's sitting there painting, and he, kind of finally gets hit with all this extra damage to him, and he begins to fall over, but he kind of stops himself, and is able to kind of stand back up, and he tries to start painting again.
All right, I get an extra attack, so I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, because he has I totally forgot to do this with the T-Rex, which is fine, but he does have undead fortitude.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so this time, does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
18 damage.
All right, and he.
Oh, and
finally...
plus it would have taken more Dawn as well, for that matter.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, yeah, this guy is roasty toasty now. He's on the floor baking in the sunlight, basically. So yeah, that
right.
is initiative done.
About 40 seconds-ish worth of a giant magnifying glass to drag around me for a bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
As the sugar rush wears off, you do have to spend 6 seconds just breathing.
Well, no, we still have 40 seconds of it.
But what are you gonna do with 40 seconds of haste?
Run a hell of a lot.
All right, then get down the stairs. See what's down there.
Yeah, I'm catching up with you guys. Rapid fire investigation checks.
Yeah. All right.
As I'm rotating this thing around me just for giggles, going like this.
I don't like that.
Well, I feel like if you took it that far into the with the center, that it would just turn off because you can't have sunlight in solid matter.
It's not the same thing as regular sunlight. It's just a magical projection thereof.
At the same time, though, it's still the center is still in the wall, so it would be reflecting inside the wall.
To, like, be able to see the point you want the center at. So I mean,
it's a location that I specify within range, and my range is 60 feet.
Yep.
And that's true, but
we're getting pedantic.
Yeah, I mean, just that to me, that would definitely.
I'm literally just dragging it around the just keep it going, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay, well, all right. Either way, let's see. All right, so what are you going to do? Are you going to?
Since they asked me to, I'm doing rapid fire investigation. Well, I've got about 40 seconds of haste left.
Okay, well, go ahead and investigate.
How does a 10 sound?
You see, there's a dead zombie T-Rex on the floor.
Cool. Anything else of interest with the perception?
No, nothing else.
All right, back up the stairs. We're gonna catch up with everybody else.
All right. So in that case,
how do I get to where they are?
Yeah, I think you go back.
You go. Yeah, it's actually right over here.
Follow Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, following Hun.
Okay. So now the question is, with everyone at the stairs, are we going upstairs or are we going downstairs?
Gimbal wants to go upstairs first.
Okay.
Gimbal will, maybe we find a faster way out once it's all over. I'd rather have the escape route planned.
Okay, let me here, and boom. Okay, let's see. Where? Okay.
Now I have to redraw the light. Is there a way you can bring the light back up to this part?
Let's see.
Oh, we've already been in this room.
Yep, let's see. Hold on. Copy. Let me...
Oh, I know. Oh, Jesus.
Can we paste this? Apparently not. I'm trying to do a copy and paste kind of thing on it, but it's not letting me do it.
Should be right there, right?
Hey, I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, but yeah. Let's see. Okay, so let me grab the book and go way, way back.
There we go. I just made a new one.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Where are we?
Yeah, see, I'm still trying to get here. You guys, theoretically, let's see. Let me find... Yeah, you guys are right here by the stairs.
Okay.
Kind of on the left side of the dungeon. Okay. Let me locate the appropriate thing that I can read, if there is anything to read. Let's see. Okay.
I have to do this in a set manner.
Okay. Yes, see, so based on what it says 3 archways overlook a circular chamber where a spiral staircase descends in darkness. The staircase walls are lined with unlit torches and iron sconces and set with niches containing moldering humanoid skull and bones.
Why can't I move my light?
Let's see, let me take a look.
Drag damn you.
Skulls, fun, interesting shapes.
Yeah, I can't even select the shape now. Even on my end, I can't select it. I don't know why.
Roll 20's
How
falling
long does
apart.
that last?
Did you say like that dawn lasts like an hour?
It's 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute?
That's why I was just dragging around the just wasted off kind of thing.
Okay. Well,
All right, I think it actually just the whole image just bugged out because I can't even select it with a massive.
yeah. See, I can't even select it. I can't even select it either, which is really bizarre. But we'll just have to pretend for a moment. So anyway, you guys are up here, and you guys are essentially kind of in a three-way junction here.
Ickety.
One end on the right. It looks like it after about 15 feet, it just kind of stops in a wall. There's one up to the north, and there are a door to the north and a door to the south or west. I mean,
Stairwell.
yeah.
Gimble's
And
immediately suspicious of the dead end.
Yep.
And so me and Hunt are going to come over here
Okay.
and just do a little investigation.
Okay,
Does that
roll
sound
me-
okay?
Yep. Roll me an
I'm
investigation.
going to assist.
Okay.
That means I
Dragon
can
Nails is gonna check the 2 doors.
Okay. All right. So yeah, first, Gimbal, what are you doing for investigation?
So Baron's assisting.
rolling.
I get advantage, right?
Go to this
I
door.
believe so. Yes, if there's assisting.
Or
Okay.
disadvantage since it is me.
So I ended up getting, hang on, a dirty 20.
That is literally just enough. You find a secret door.
Oh!
And again, just like the other ones you found, you're familiar enough with these where you're able to just roll it up because these particular doors are the ones that just kind of roll up actually rather smoothly because they have the wheels like on the insides of the door. All right, okay. Behind a secret door, water fills a carved stone font.
I am scared.
Should.
That's just Gimble's default state.
All right, let me kind of read. As you guys are trying to decide what you guys want to do, I'm going to go ahead and read up a little bit about this room while you guys are deciding what you want to do.
Hey, Baron,
Yes.
are you thirsty?
Why?
Wow.
Reason, no reason.
You better have a damn reason.
I found something to drink.
Just from the other hallway. Don't drink the water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn back for now. I'm gonna go hang out with Kavarak. I'm gonna wait till we have sort of the other rooms checked out, and then I take
So
that.
you in fact walked away, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna fill up my tankard with some of that water.
Okay. Let's see. So you walk up. So you have to walk up to the pool to do such. Let's see. As you start to kind of gaze a little bit into the water as you're trying to fill it up, as the water begins to swirl, eerie light emanates from within the basin. Slowly, an image resolves on the water surface. And what you end up seeing is you see, it almost looks like you're looking through the eyes of some creature. You're not really sure what that kind of creature it is yet.
Oh, I have a good idea.
Okay. Actually, but okay. Well, why don't you give me an insight check to see if this is something that you may recognize
If it's
or
a
not.
creature, it's normally nature, but well, whichever you prefer.
Well, in this case, I think insight's probably going to be good in this situation, since you technically have already seen this particular kind of creature in this tomb.
28.
Wow.
You recognize the arms of a tomb guardian, which
Oh.
is similar
That's
to those.
so much better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's those like weird dwarven-esque undead creatures that you were fighting last session.
Because I know full well somewhere in this place is an aboleth.
Maybe,
And I
maybe
thought I
not.
found it.
And in this view, you also see He's sitting there working on this machine. He's kind of, you don't really hear anything, but he's digging his hands into this weird machine. He's doing what he can, and occasionally you kind of see like one more tomb dwarf working on the same machine. It looks almost like a control panel of sorts. And that's pretty much all you can see.
Okay. On the panel, is there any red button that's labeled donut?
No, but that would be really cool if there was.
Damn. Alright, anything else for saves or anything while I'm in here?
Nope, you're good.
Alright, tinker to water.
All right.
Just for the record, I'm going to start casting detect magic as a ritual.
Okay. And all right, so you
And
just
I make it back to the group and tell them what happened.
Yep. All right. So so you start the ritual just as he's starting to head back, or maybe about 30 seconds or so after he comes back from grabbing some water. Is there anything that anyone else would like to do while he's detecting magic?
I'm checking this door that I'm at.
Okay.
I'm checking the
Whether
other.
or not it's locked or trapped.
All right, hold on here. Let me get the second one here. Move to the right area real quick. Okay, so back of nails. You're on the left. You're on the left room.
Aha.
Right there.
All right.
I fixed the problem, Scott.
Oh, you got it moved.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I deleted it to be specific, but yes.
Okay. All right. So
Well, it's been 45 seconds now, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's probably been about that amount of time. So yeah, it would be gone at this point anyway.
That means I'm going through lethargy for a few turns.
Just
Okay.
one. 6 seconds.
All right. So, please remind me. You said you're just checking it out, or you're opening it.
Well, I'm gonna see if it's locked or trapped first.
Okay. Get
And then
rolling.
if it isn't either of those, I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Investigation.
19.
All right. Okay, and suddenly my note. Okay, there they are. Okay. And my notes are being a big butt here at the moment. Come on, this device is so damn slow, guys. You have no idea. And there it is. Okay, see if I can get this right here. So, but anyway, you check things around. You're looking at everything. You're kind of checking things to see if there's anything not okay, and you find that everything looks good. The door looks
Open the
safe. All right. Candles dimly illuminate a cluttered office. A skeletal songbird rasps at you from a filthy cage in one corner. Other furnishings include a wooden writing desk and a tall-backed chair. Anatomical drawings sketched in anatomical drawings sketched in charcoal hang on the wall behind the desk. Seated in the chair is a shriveled corpse of a humanoid wearing moldy robes and a bronze mask sculpted to look like a frowning visage. Around the figure's neck hangs a black skull-shaped amulet. A number of severed hands crawling on the desk and floor around him.
Hey, I've used those.
Yep.
Does anything come at me?
Let's see.
Only a bro.
Yep. Well, you see this skeletal figure sitting in the chair. He's sitting there just leaning over, with like a quill and he pulls some papers, and he's doing some stuff, and these hands are crawling everywhere, and he kind of looks up a little bit, looks back down, kind of puts the quill back in there, closes his book, kind of sets it down, and he kind of leans back on his chair. Well, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you to be, not to sound rude, but who just walks into someone's office without knocking?
Hey, Papa
Why?
Tom.
Didn't know that this was occupied.
Well, as you can see, it is. But not that any of that matters at this point. And he kind of puts on this kind of like smile where you see just the rotting gums, and there's a couple like the teeth that are still in his face. They're very rotten looking, but he has a very, very toothy grin as he smiles at you, and he says, "Well, what can I do for you?"
I'm just wondering who you are and what you're doing in this dungeon.
Oh, who am I? Well, my name, I am Withers. Who are you?
My name is Bag of Nails.
Oh, hello, Bag of Nails. Nice to meet you. I'm definitely glad to meet you. Let's see, as I'm attempting to find, because I knew I had a few things I wanted to do with this guy. Assuming I can find the right... That's okay, yeah, I'm not in the right spot. So, what exactly are you doing in this tomb?
Well, me and my companions are attempting to find a thing called the Soulmonger.
He just kind of sits there for a second, kind of ponders that. I see.
You couldn't perhaps direct us the quickest route, could you?
I mean, I could, but at the same time, I don't think my master would be very appreciative if I showed you where it is.
And your master is?
Oh, don't you know? My master is Acerek the Eternal. He's such a wonderful being, such great power. Oh, I wish I was like him.
And what are your intentions towards us?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yes,
About the same as Gimbal.
Yeah. Well, my intentions is, realistically, is just to get some information out of you. That's really all I want.
Oh, what information? Perhaps you can do us a favor and we will do you a favor.
I see. Well, unfortunately, if it has anything to do, with the Soulmonger and my master's plans, unfortunately, that information is off limits.
Well, what about, just heads up, not necessarily about the plans, but little areas of this dungeon that we should avoid or make sure we go to.
Oh, I would definitely make sure I go upstairs and, leave. That'd be great. But I'm assuming, I'm a smart individual. I understand that, you guys, you folks here, aren't exactly here just to turn back. So I'm assuming that you're not going to be just leaving. But
No,
all I can tell you...
Afraid I can't.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. All I can tell you is that if you go down, then things could get quite ugly for you. I would highly suggest you just, forfeit your lives right now, so you don't have to worry about any more pain or suffering.
I'm afraid I can't do that either.
He kind of sits back. Well, unfortunately, this conversation has not going quite the way I was expecting it to. He kind of gets back. He kind of stands up, and he says, "I'm afraid y'all are gonna have to die here." Let's see. And I'm
going
thinking,
to shoot him.
all right. All right. Go ahead and roll an attack for it.
And I'm going to yell at the same time.
What are you yelling at the same time?
Over here, just to my group.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll attack.
24 to hit.
Let's see. Let me see if I can bring his stat block up. Because doing that whole shift double clicking is actually quite useful. You said it was 20 something? That definitely
24.
hits. 24? Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that means I get my assassination.
Right on.
Oh my god. For my sneak attack, I rolled 4 ones.
Oh, jeez.
Serves you right.
Oh, no.
58 points of damage.
58 points of damage? Damn. Even with those, you still... How'd you want to do this?
I just want to... Right when he says you're going to have to die, he doesn't even finish. The arrow just goes right into his mouth.
Okay.
And, like, whatever brain matter this undead has
Oh.
left in it comes out the backside.
Oh.
I was going
Alright.
to go with you hit the back of the spine and such the right thing that then spirals down the rest of the body.
Yeah. So he's like, as he's getting up, I'm afraid you guys are going to have to... As he just... and he kind of slumps back down into his chair. And the rest of the hands, they just kind of like surprised creatures would. They're like, they would suddenly do like some quick moving around. They scatter a bit into like the darkness, into the dark shadows of the room. But that's about it.
I may have found some information. And then I lean in and say, well, my friend Withers, it looks like you had to die.
Damn. All right. And I guess that definitely is not going to have any kind of any sort of initiative on that. Nero's thinking, we have like 45 minutes. Let's wait for this to do this next time. But looks like you got that easy. All right. What you doing?
I'm going to start looking around the room. This looks like some sort of library, so
Okay.
I'm going to search his desk. I'm going to search anything that I think I might be able to find. Any information on this place.
Okay. I'm just going to read to you the treasure section. So Withers has enough equipment on his desk to assemble a scholar's pack. A manual of golems, clay, lies open on his desk next to a spell book containing all the spells he had prepared. On the inside back cover of the spell is what appears to be the name Kimura Blackfire. Let's see, just in case, I will put that in the Discord, just in case. Let's see. That would be... Oh, oops, there we go.
You said a manual of clay golems?
Let's see. Yeah, it was a manual of clay golems, correct. Okay. One. There we go. All right. So then, and then that golem or that book. Hold on. On the inside, as you look, it does have the name Kimura Blackfire, which I did put in the Discord. Let's see. And as you look around, the desk drawer contains a translucent fist-sized gray stone that radiates an aura. Oh. I may have made it out. I should not have said that much. But you do find a stone.
I am going to, so...
And of course, there is that skeletal songbird still sitting there in this little cage.
Walking.
Yeah, he's... I mean, it is the most bizarre sounding squawk you've ever heard, with no real voice box.
Okay, I'm going to pocket the stone. I'm going to pocket the scholar's pack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take all the information I brought. I don't
Okay.
care about the little squawking bird. And then I'm going to walk back over to the other door, and I'm just going to hand Gimbal the manual of clay golems.
Okay.
I like to think that I just finished the ritual and I've got my special eyes on, and then you just hand me this book.
All right. So Gimbal now has this book.
Now I'm curious, since I had detect magic on, can I tell that he has a new magic stone in his pocket?
Yes, I will say you definitely are sensing a magic aura from his pocket.
Can I tell what school of magic it is?
Let's see. Oh,
Well, he might sense too. I don't know if that other stone that I have on my pocket.
okay. Well, you definitely do find a one. You do find, well, as far as that jewel, the one you found in the clock. I believe that does not have any kind of aura to it. But the only thing that Gimbal is sensing here is he sees an aura of enchantment. Yeah.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to bring it up, but I'm going to be very like, do you know what this is? I'm not like with the book.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that you would benefit most from
Because I'm a nerd, isn't it? That's why you thought that. I thank him deeply, though.
All right. And I'm assuming that you managed to pocket that like into your bag or something.
Yeah,
So.
I'll put it in the bag for now. It's probably something that he's going to be reading over the course of a long rest.
Okay. All right. So I do see Kavarak. What are you up to?
Well, I'm still at that door.
You ready
I
to open
wanted
it?
to see if there were any traps. Then
Okay.
open it.
Investigation.
$15.
Yeah, as you kind of search the door, this door looks clean as well.
So open it.
Oh, all right.
The temptation to use a flash of genius just to bump it up to 20 is incredible, but I think we're good.
Okay.
Spikes launch from all angles in the room, and Kavarak dies painfully.
Yep. All right. So.
All because Gimbal failed to help.
Okay. Old wooden benches and shelves along the walls of this chamber are covered with gears. With gears, chains, trap components, and cages filled with rats. Lit iron braziers hang by the chains from the ceiling. Along the north wall, a stepped dais is set with a bulky contraption, an iron maiden of sorts, attached to a network of steaming pistons, tubes, bubbling vats, and blood.
I wasn't that far off.
Five masked dwarves operate the contraption. And these guys just so happen to also be tomb dwarves that you guys are very familiar with now.
Can
And-
you remove the door so we can see it?
Oh, okay. We'll do that here. Come on. Why is it not letting me select it?
Roll20 been acting up wild today.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah.
think that's what was crashing my system earlier.
Yeah, because it's not like okay. Yeah, see, weird. It let me select the one. Actually, I probably should have. Delete that one down there on the right side with the stairwells because you guys did find that one, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. But yet, it's not letting me do the same thing here. Let's see. Come on.
Well, I saw a subtle change, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm having because it's a special line that you can delete that helps with the whole lighting effect. I don't know why it's not. It let me select it and resize it, but it's not letting me.
If you can select it, can you grab it and just move it?
Yeah, it's not even letting me. It's not even letting me select it to grab it or delete it or anything.
Where is this at?
This is right up here at the door.
The northmost door.
Yeah, and yeah, this line. I don't know what is going on. Hold on, maybe. What if I do go over here to the right side and I try it on here?
So what are you trying to do?
Got it.
There we go.
Hey!
All right. All right. So yeah. Anyway, that is what you guys see. You have all these tomb dwarves kind of doing some tomb dwarvy kind of things. There's all this work, and up there in the far top is that Iron Maiden looking contraption.
Is any of this from the vision thingamajigger I saw in the pool?
No, this is
Okay.
not.
Right in.
All right, so you guys are staying there, door open, and let's see. And these tomb dwarves, they're kind of working. They haven't quite noticed you yet because they're very busy at the moment.
Oh my goodness. So Kavrak, what's your?
I'd probably walk in, see them, turn around, and go, we got a fight on our hands.
Yep.
So optimistic.
Yep. And at this point, the moment you say that, even if you were trying to say it somewhat quietly, all the tomb dwarves, they just stop what they're doing, and they all, huh? And they all take a gander at you. And then after a moment or so passes, the iron contraption shutters open, releasing a hissing cloud of steam. Through the rolling vapor, an armored figure wearing a bucket helm stomps into view. And I think because this is where a fight is going to happen, I'm actually going to say this is where we're going to stop, I think, the session for now, since that it's 3:30. And I don't know how much longer this particular fight is going to take.
Okay.
So I think we will end it here.
All right.
Let's see. All right, guys. Well, hopefully that was a fun game for everyone, I hope. And all that good stuff. And, definitely thank you everyone for joining.
A lot of secret doors today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Well,
like
that's this game though.
Yeah, I definitely like the fact that you guys found so many secret doors and stuff to go through.
How many have we already missed?
There's
Definitely.
considering that we've yet to actually go through a crawl space in this game, and there's supposed to be dozens of them in here. We've probably missed a lot.
Maybe. But anyway, though, guys, thank you guys so much for joining, and we will see you in a couple of weeks, unless something happens. And the next game should be on the 28th of March, and all that good stuff. So on that end, I guess we will all see you guys in a couple of weeks. See you guys.
See you next time.